or saying they're this or saying that this because you do mean shit now. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean shit. Like, it doesn't mean shit, bro. I remember the parties. I remember the good times. At the end of it, I'm telling you, it's just you. Main artists and different people saying that shit with their manager to some guy or to some woman somewhere because they think that this interview or this person is the reason they've made it. You get what I'm saying? Which shows you that everybody's got a different made it. Everybody's got a different made it. Some people are sitting down when they got a #1, like with like, you get me? Bare sales at the top of the charts. They're like, rah, me and my manager here right now. We finally did it. You get what I'm saying? This is the moment we've been waiting for. Everything's so cool right now. Maybe they've given their mum some money or whatever, rah, 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 and they've paid off a couple of their debts and the money's bubbling now and everything. Yeah, we've made it. Then you got another guy who's sitting on another radio station and he ain't got a #1 though. He just got like, I don't know, maybe he just dropped his first mixtape and it's fucking guaning, like the whole ends is feeling it. You get me? And he's sitting there saying, yeah, the man, like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. The moment I've been waiting for, like everything's pop. So that just shows you that everyone's gonna, people have got all these like bullet points that they're gonna say that they've made it, bruv. Like, and there isn't a made it. Like, there isn't a made it. There is no made it. You know, be your own. Sometimes back in the day, yeah, I used to sit down in my bed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be in bed, just be thinking about what I want. I'm not even joking, fam. Like, man really woke up and started appreciating shit. Like, and I know it might sound crazy because some people would. Was in bed, sitting down, thinking about shit that I knew was talented and that he could do what he's doing. When I'm calling him and saying, where are you, fam? And he's saying, yeah, I'm in bed, man. I say, bro, get the fuck out of bed, bro. Like, get out of bed, bro, and do what you're doing, innit? So why is it when I've got to advise myself and I'm sitting in bed that I'm just allowing myself to just sit in bed? Like, I wouldn't walk past someone I know and allow them to sit in bed. I would tell them, yo, fam, come, let's get up and go and do some shit, fam. Like, so you got to tell that to yourself. The same advice you're asking people for, tell it to yourself. Like, be your own best friend, because in the end of it, I'm telling you, it's just you. Anyway. It's just you anyway, brother. And like, your own happiness is your own happiness, brother. Your own made it is your own made it. Start waking up, yeah? And as funny and as trolly as my video was yesterday, yeah, I'm not even joking, fam. Like, man really woke up and started appreciating shit. Like, and I know it might sound crazy because some people would have appreciated way before this time. Or would have said, Skepta, what do you mean you just woke up yesterday and started appreciating shit? Yeah, I really did. Like, obviously I've done that before, but yesterday, like, I got on a whole new wave, like, raw, like I've actually, like, done shit, bro. I've done shit. Like, I've got everything, mostly that, like, materialistic, like, awards, like, I thought that what I needed when I was younger, which don't mean shit now. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean shit. Like, it doesn't mean shit, bro. I remember the parties. I remember the good times and the smiles. They're like flashbacks of movies in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I remember the awards shows, like, when we won shit. Like, everyone's screaming, rah! Like, I get it, bro. I fully understand it. But right now, like, that only means, like, what I say that it means to me. I see a video the other day of, what's his name from E17, Brian Harvey, smashing up his 1,000,000 plaques. Like, I'm like, raw. There's youths out here right now trying to do this thing, like, trying to get plaques, and, like, the shit really don't mean shit if you don't get it correct. You get what I'm saying? So, man, yeah, man, just be your best friend, man, and just know there ain't a checkpoint. There isn't a checkpoint. But I tell you what, the longer that you do it, the more that people will know who you are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have a problem with saying they're an artist or saying they're a this or saying that this because you do a lot of things, like, and people don't know. You're not telling people what you do. You get what I'm saying? You got to, like, just know there ain't a checkpoint and just keep going and keep telling people, like, yeah, man, I make music. It took me fucking years of telling people I make music until they started saying, oh, you know Skepta? Oh, you know Skepta? Oh, you know Skepta? Oh, you know Skepta? So, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, like, I've had to let them know over a while, so just keep going, man. Keep going, man. I know you're going to have some people in your life that you admire and you want to, like, if they give you advice, it's going to change your life and shit, man. But fuck them, bro. I'm not going to lie, man. Fuck them as well. Straight. Fuck anyone in your life that you've made that's, you know what I'm saying, that's going to make your life. Fuck them. fuck them, like, fuck them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who can make my life? Like, my mum and dad made my life. They you know what I'm saying? Before they had me, like, they planned all this shit. How naive would it be of me to think that they didn't? I'm walking around now thinking, rah, like, you know what I'm saying? Before my youth even comes to the planet, fam, this youth's coming to a fucking pop-up book. This youth's coming to a pop-up book made for them. You know what I'm saying? This youth's coming to a fairy tale. My youth's coming to a fairy tale. Yeah, there's fuckery, but yo, we ain't praying that, bro. We're not praying that at all yet. We're not praying any fuckery at all. Like, bad things happen in the world. That's the yin yang of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just that cycle that happens. The earth eats itself to stay alive, and we're here because of sex, so it gets crazy. Cool. But yo, hey, you're staying on the bright side. You're staying on the pain side of life, because that's the way I designed it for you before you came here. So there's nothing for you to really question. If I'm saying, take the gems and the morals and all the things that your parents have given you before you got here, and just roll with them, and just know that there's no end. Like, people, most of the time you get angry, the most of the time you cry, most of the time you get depressed, is because you always put in this point, like a stop point on this moment, like there isn't a moment after it. What are you depressed about? What are you angry about? You know what happens when you get angry or when you get depressed. There's a bit after it where you're upset that you was depressed or angry, or you're vexed. You're like, why did I lose my temper? So stop tripping. As simple as that fucking thing is, stop tripping up on things. Like, keep walking. Stop tripping and stopping and looking at. Then people who trip up and they stop and turn back and look at the curb, like, you can't do nothing to the curb, fam. The curb tripped you up. That's how it goes. That's how the road is, fam. And even if you're walking properly, you could trip again. So it's not up to you. Like, this is, no pun, God's plan, fam. Like, really, it's like really rolling. And I'm telling you, if you got the right tools and you just keep going, you're going to get to wherever you're going to get to, bruv. Good or bad, whatever you're thinking, like, you're going to get there. You know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. Like, how could I round up what I'm saying? Basically, yeah, man, that's what I would say. Be your best friend. That's it. Advise you as you advise your dog, like one of your good friends. Like, when you see yourself getting in a bad place, in your aura's turning dark, like, just be like, yo, bro, like, that thing's happening again. What you do to yourself, that you do to yourself. And people out there say, Raj, my man, he ain't retweeting me, and he didn't tweet my music when it come out. I mean, my man didn't fucking support my thing, and rah. You're doing all this. You're telling people that your career is shit because people ain't retweeting you. What? I don't want to fucking listen to your music. I don't want to buy your art. I'm not involved in you, bro. Because you're making out that your shit ain't good until people says it. So then why the fuck am I fucking with it for? When I started coming out and saying, that's what I said in bad energy, in energy, bro. Like, Dex said greatness, and nothing was the same, bro. When that guy started coming around me saying greatness only, like, even I'm thinking, raw, like, Dex, like, bruv, like, man, like, you're overdoing it. Then when I realized, fam, I'm really waking up with this on my mind, bro. I'm really waking up thinking greatness only, like, in situations when things happen to me and I'm by myself. I got Dex's little soundbite in my head, greatness only, bang. I just flip it and I just come out the other side, you know what I'm saying, on top of whatever place that I would have been before, whatever frequency I was on before. I'd always come out on a higher frequency. So just stay on that road, man. I'm telling you, I swear down. Like, when, I shouldn't say, look, I'm going to do it now again. But yeah, when shit started going good for me, see, I'm saying it now. And that was just a point. When shit started going good for me, it's because I started saying shit was going good for me, bruv. Like, and I just said it just now again, and that's what life's like, because there's a point where shit's going, it wasn't good, yeah, but then the music picked off. I'm picking that day. Somebody else on my Instagram will pick a different day. They'll say, nah, Skepta, it was when you did Ain't Safe. I'll say, nah, it was when I did Thing. So all you have is the day when you say that shit's going good for you, you're going to cry and beat yourself up about all the days you yourself described to the world that your shit weren't popping. You will cry and you'll be upset with yourself, brother, and you'll be like, why did you do that to me? Why did I do that to me? Like, why was I going around making out that my shit ain't popping, bro? For what? For who? For what level? What factory was I trying to produce in? What fucking mix down was I trying to get before I told people that my shit's banging? It's bullshit, man. The world is yours, literally. You wake up, as your eyes open like that, you're designing everything that you see, bro. Even, like, everything. It's your world starring everybody else on some real Truman Show shit, bro. And, like, that's how people will be having near-death experiences and, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you're going to crash the car and it goes bare slow and you can literally turn and look at everyone in the car from, like, that, like, bang, raw, we're going to really crash. The man them like this, bang, and then it happens, you know what I'm saying? Because it really, like, when you really look at the world from your eyes, this shit's slow, it ain't fast. Like, it's not fast. This shit's a very slow movie, but very chilled out, very calm. Like, you got a voice talking to you in your head. It's with you. It's your friend, your best friend, the highest power, the highest consciousness on this planet, fam. Like, listen to that voice because it's not lying to you. Everyone's got it in different languages in their head and different styles and different whatevers, but, like, listen to it because it's not lying. You get me? Trust. That's the media, and that the media be making out, like, trying to make things that make the people in society have to get before they say they've made it. There's all these, like, levels, and, like, that's why I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, there's racism that exists. Like, racism exists by default just because of light and dark on the planet and red hair. Cool, like, but fam, where I've been living, fam, I'm on this classism thing's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This classism thing's crazy, fam. So you just have to open your mind and remove yourself of all the restraints, you know what I'm saying? Remove yourself from everything that they've put out there that make you think that depicts whether you've made it or not. And once you've removed yourself from that, you know what I'm saying? They're not in control of you, brother, and it's your world, and then you just become this shooting star that you open a new avenue to the world, inspiring other people, you get me? Until one day we're all at a point where it's just love, innit? It's just love, and not love of other things and idolize other things, love of yourself, like love of yourself. If everybody out there loves themselves, we'll just love each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to love someone else, by loving yourself first, like understanding that you're not perfect, but loving yourself, like, rah, I'm not perfect. So then how can, if I love myself for not being perfect, then I need to understand everyone else's, and then you will love it. Everyone thinks everyone else, that's what you go into these relationships thinking everyone's perfect, and then disappointing, and you get let down, and you get vexed. If you just love yourself first, and you wouldn't fucking attribute your fucking happiness to others. It's crazy. I don't want to go too crazy into it, because the man asked me one question, but it definitely is Saturday morning, and I definitely need to build a zoo. But I love you lot. Trust. I love you lot, man. Keep it going. Don't stop. Don't make no checkpoints. Don't be fucking making things like you're going to cross the line and fall on the floor and, like, cry. No, you got to get up. Just like a fucking catwalk, you know what I'm saying? You get behind that. Once you do that walk, get changed into the new thing, because someone else is walking again. You got to walk again. It doesn't stop. It don't stop. And when you stop, it stops. You get me? Boy, better know shit. From me to you still. Cheese. Malaysia, Austria, worldwide Skepta, you know. Trust. Yo, if you see me around London today, I beg you give me some flowers. Someone gave me flowers yesterday, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gassed. Wait. Oh, you lot thought it was a thing where I get up and I'm naked, innit? It's not that. Definitely not that. I don't do all of that. When you get me, my bits is there. So if you see me today, yeah, I beg you, I need a reload. You're done now. Powers.
Had the baby and we're trying to make some